Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Dee Fox, and my address is 8446 Tyler Drive, Lantana, Texas, 76226.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
For
And
being
to the commissioners, thank you for your opportunity to be able to speak to you this morning regarding Election Day voting centers. This is a little more personal for me. Voting is not just a civic duty. It is, to me, the cornerstone of our democracy. And just a little sidebar, my father fought in World War II, and he was born in Longview, Texas, fought in World War II, and was part of the greatest generation. However, voting was not always a given for him like it is for me today. So I feel like that his sacrifices that he made along with many others gives me the opportunity to vote and to be able to even speak to this body today. And so when I go and vote, and I have voted since 1972 in the 5 states that I've lived in, both national, local, and state. And so when I go to vote, I always take the memory of my father and those who sacrificed for me and many others. And so I just want to show this picture of my dad. And so when I was in this last election, it was my privilege to work as an election clerk, and for the first time in a national election. And so it was very disheartening to me for people who would come to the wrong voting club, and I had to redirect them. And then all the different little glitches that you've heard so far is that I'm thinking, wow, that's very disheartening, because I think that elections and people having the right to vote, especially for me as an African American, to be able to even serve as an election clerk and then to have to redirect people in the wrong spot. And I think that if we had election centers, it certainly would make it more, and it is a convenience, but also to give people the opportunity to voice their opinions, and that every vote is counted, and that every citizen has the right to vote, and that we make that convenient. Just like in the world today, we do all kinds of things to make things convenient for us, drive up banks, tellers, and voting, and online shopping, and even you can do Zoom with a physician. So my question is, why not make that convenient for the voting process, which is part of our bedrock of our democracy? So for me, I would just encourage you to think about having that opportunity for increasing voter turnout, and also the fact that you can eliminate a lot of these voting confusion, because most of the time when you redirected people, it was like, well, I voted here before. And so, we could think about if we make all of these other situations to make it convenient for our everyday lives. I would think for our democracy that we can have voting centers to enable everyone to have the opportunity to voice their opinions, and every vote counts. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fox. We appreciate your father's service to the nation.